What's it doing? Mm-hmm. Oh, my microphone's working, OBS. You know that. You know that very well. I don't know why it tells me that it's not. I can see it. I can hear it just fine. It's right in front of me that I can't see the microphone. It's right here, computer. Plugged right in there. Did it not go to YouTube? Let's see. I didn't see YouTube live on. Is YouTube live right now? Oh, I did. Hold on. Oh yeah, there goes dual aesthetics. Okay, YouTube says it's going live. Okay, there it goes, right there. Okay, it didn't look like the multi-stream chat was working, so... Let's see, has the ads been cleared? Looks like the ads are clear. Let's go then, shall we? It's weird how that feels like it's so loud in my ears. But it's all at the same time, it's not loud on stream, so I want to make sure it's not that bad. The background music. Alrighty, well, let's get to the new mode, shall we not? Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Alexman here, and welcome back to another edition of OpenGuessr United States edition, where we basically have to get a win in all 50 states. That is right, folks. Now, what is OpenGuessr, you may ask? OpenGuessr is a free-to-play geoguessing location game. And, quite frankly, it's very interesting because most likely, in some fashions, geoguessing can be a little limited on what programs you can use or not. GeoGuessr is basically the most popular, but OpenGuessr is a free one that everyone can go into. But, as it says, folks, that we have to use Google Maps is what OpenGuessr uses. the Google Maps API to get street views of everywhere Google has. And our goal is to figure out exactly where our spot is right here on top. The closer we are is the more points we get. And we have rules set up for this. If, in a sense, we have to be within 1 mile of the location to consider it a win. So, by all further ado, also, we have to worry about... Oh, my voice is on my phone went off and crazy because that was where my rewards are. There's my sounds. But also we have to be within 1 mile of the location. We have to win. If we not, we lose, and we have to add it to the marker. As you can see down below in the bottom right corner on horizontal view and also on vertical streaming tonight. So if you guys are watching this on your mobile phones and whatnot, then you'll be able to see my face, the game screen in the middle, and the graphic on the bottom where it says open status. There's station stats and all-time stats. So, testing out the vertical stream, so please let me know if it's all working out for you. But as I can taste, we do have sounds for you. If we win, we get this. Oop, and my phone just decided not to play it. Hold on a second. If we win, we get this sound. That's right, we get a nice sunshiny day. But if we lose for whatever reason, it's very rare we lose, but if we do lose, we get this sound. And we don't want that sound. We don't want that sound at all. So, by any accounts of the word, last time we got ourselves, I'm going to pop up the locations menu here, the locations map. And quite frankly, last time we got, oh, did I not update? Oh, I did not update the map. Hold on a second here. Open up to session 14s. I forgot to update that. I am so clumsy, folks. I bear mind of that. Alright. There's our map updated. Now, as of session 14, folks, we have made it to Kansas. So we now have a lot of states that are now isolated. We only have New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware, Tennessee, Florida, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, Oregon, and Wyoming. That's like 15 states are left. And you also notice that we're over 100 wins. We had 10 rounds last time, won all 10, and so all 10 are now added to the counter. So you can see down there, that's our counter. So that being said, let's get started. We have nothing else left to prove except for basically finding our next location. So that being said, let's go. All right, first location of the night is in front of a house or an apartment complex on a little private road. Well, because we don't want to be on, we want to make sure we're not on a county road. If we're on a county road, that's horrible. But I have not seen this location. Cottonwood Point. Alrighty. Let's give, also the fact that Nintendo music is being played in the background, so, because it's always nice to have some traveling music, and what better way is Mario Kart World. Augusta Avenue. Welcome to town. We're stuck in Georgia again, aren't we? I mean, it feels like Georgia's the one state that loves to come back now. It was Iowa beforehand, now it's Georgia, like gate locking us away from getting us to Florida. Come on. You may know, like, why is the title named Florida and everything? Well, it's really because of that. It's just, the fact is that Florida has yet to be found, and it's really annoying when that happens. Because I want to get to Florida in some way, shape, or form, so let's see if we can get ourselves out of here. So we've got a school. At least you know the fact that it's starting us in a town, which is good. Because I'd rather be in a town than be in a off-end county road that has no distinguishable locations. Ohio Street, too. And that does not mean we're in Ohio. Let's see. Oh, look, guys. Look, we knocked that off your bingo. We found a Dollar General already. For those not to know, almost every other session, we somehow randomly get ourselves into we usually find it's a Dollar General store. So it's always kind of like that really, we are in Augusta, aren't we? We are. You kidding? Augusta Pride. We are in Georgia, if that's the case. I don't think we've been in Augusta yet, but I'm actually quite shocked that we are. Now it's just to find our location then. But again, this may not be Augusta, Georgia. It might be in Augusta somewhere else. You never know. So let's see. I mean, I think of all the times we've done so far, I think we explored probably almost every ounce of Georgia. Okay, this doesn't seem like a busy road of kind. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Hope you guys have been having a fantastic... Hope you guys had a great weekend. I had a decent weekend. Also, the fact that it rained very heavily last weekend, which I'm grateful for. Love the rain. Because after a while, we've been in a drought. We've been in like a rainless situation for a while now. So... Okay, we're on Ohio State, but... We're obviously not on a mainline road, are we? The Ohio Street Plaza. Okay, that's called the street. So this is a popular road. Well, let's see. This does not look like Augusta to me. I mean, this could be something else. It could be Augusta, Ohio, for all we know. Knowing that we're on Ohio Street and we've seen Ohio Plaza, but again, Ohio probably most likely is not the state we're in. So bear that in mind. So let's see if we can head out this way. It looks like we're heading out of town going this direction. Maybe I should have gone back the way I came and went down another direction. Well, we did get out of town. I was hoping for a minor road. Ohio Street. That takes us out to... Okay, let's return back to start. I think I got myself lost. Alright, let's get ourselves back forward here. Alright, we need to get ourselves out of this parking, out of this neighborhood, and then head into town. I mean, we found Augusta Avenue, and that literally says nothing, to be honestly. Okay, where would we go from here? We go on the outside of the school, don't we? That's how we got out of here. We got to Family Street and went on to Corn. And I think that's how we got our way out to Ohio Street, I think. East Kelly Road. That's where we got to Kelly, right? I mean, the wind is blowing to the north, so this is where Ohio Street. This is where we came up to. So we went around. All right, let's see if we can head this direction. The other way sends us out of town. We don't want to be out of town. We want to stay in town because that would give us our locations. What's that flag say? Welcome to Augusta. So Augusta is the town name. The question is, I don't think it's Augusta, Georgia. That is yet to find that out right now. We have Broadway in Ohio. All we know is the town name right now at the moment. Unless we find something else that basically indicates that we are in Georgia, we cannot figure that out right now at the moment. Now, those could be Georgia license plates. Let's see, Ohio Street takes us to a bridge. That is useful because that's a highway bridge. That's a road bridge, so that'd be good for us. Come on, can I get up there? Oh, I can't. I'm stuck on the road I'm on. Alright, well, we're gonna have to work on a way to get back there then. Alright, let's see. Can we get over... I'd like to if I get on this road here. US 54. Does US 54 go through Augusta? I see 25, 1, 78. I don't see any of them else going through here. That's what I'm saying, folks. Again, we saw the town's Augusta, but we don't see the highway system. So we are in Augusta. Oh, here we go. Welcome to Augusta, established 1868. So again, there's another town name. But we have not found the indication of being inside of Augusta, Georgia. Which seems to... Let's see, Augusta... So it is getting popular, but I don't see this as basically the cap... Okay, here we go. We have some highway introductions. 54, 74, or 77, 400, huh? Well, I don't see those any, though. I see 78, but that's about it. So... I get the feeling that we are not. Why I keep thinking this is Texas, of all things. That is a possibility, too. So let's see if we can't... I mean, we're not pulling to the McDonald's. Sorry, kids, they don't have the Happy Meals anymore. Oh. But they have like, say, well, we're oh wait, what was that? That might be a funny sign. What does that say? There you go, folks. New donut shop opening soon. Oh, I love that. I love that. It's a new donut shop, folks. New. Don't tell you the name of it. It just says it's a new donut shop coming soon. And there's nothing built on the lot. It's like the liquor store from earlier. It's like the liquor store reopening soon. And there's nothing there. Okay. 7th Street's taking us out of town. Looks like into highway systems. Highway 400. There's a sign here telling us where we could be next. Wichita. Pratt. Are we actually in Nebraska? We're in Kansas or Wichita? Yeah. We're in Kansas again. Wow. Okay, we are. Wow, okay. Wow, isn't that a pretty surprise? That is our 3rd time in a row now. Kylie now, 3rd time being in. Oh, look, Augusta. There it is. Augusta, Kansas. I wasn't expecting us to be here, but here we are. Never thought that... I didn't think there was a... I didn't know the Augusta in Kansas. And there's Ohio Street right there. So what we have to do now is just get back to our original state, our original spot, which is this apartment complex. So we have to get onto Augusta Avenue, it looks like. I think that's what it was, right? Augusta Avenue. There's the Donald Lakeside Drive, Lakeside. David Street. I know we're actually next to a lake, so that's the thing. There's East Augusta Avenue. I think that's what we are on, I think. Yeah, East Africa Avenue. So I think... Oh, there's the apartment complex, the Point Event Center. Yeah, that's it. That is our location, folks. Our first location of the night. It's been found in front of this little building right here. We're probably about maybe running a little front of ways to this driveway right here. That's a nice personal opening to one of the more important lobs of this apartment complex. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, guess! Oh, yeah. Perfect. Right on the money. Augusta, Kansas, baby. That counts as a win to us tonight. First win of the night. And we'll update the tracker right here as well. Alrighty. Let's go to round number 2. Route number 2 starts us off in State Route 1903 in the middle of winter. Right at the end of a road. No dumping allowed, alright? There's no dumping here. via the dump somewhere, you better go somewhere else. Looks like we're in some type of wooded area. Olive Grove. Well, we can't go back any other direction. Google didn't go that far. So hope we find something over here of sorts. Let's go state route 1975. 1975. That was a good year. You weren't even around. I know. I wasn't here. I wasn't born yet. 2025, huh? Shows how old I really am. Like, you weren't born yet. Oh, oh, that'd be awkward if it was. But, I mean, I really would lie about my age. I'm gonna follow Bryce Road and see if we can go anywhere. The state route 1903 is the only thing we have to go off of on our second run of the night. Now, people, I know you're probably wondering, why are we streaming this instead of Thursday? And like, well, I was going to do a coaster building session today on Planet Coaster, but I got the notification that Planet Coaster is getting an update and a new pack of stuff to use tomorrow, actually, on the 19th. So I figured that would be basically, let's wait for the update to hit, and then we'll see about what we can do about the packs there, and we can have a lot more stuff to work with. Oh, Weaver Road. Do I just stay on the state route? I gotta have to. Unless I see a state sign marker and we're gonna stuck on here. Oh, it's Will Smith Road. Hey, Will Suit. Will Suit. The Will Suit? Yeah, Will Suit Road. We'll suit you over here. Will you suit me? Oh, yes. On this road? Perfectly so. This is still technically State Route 1975. So maybe we will find our location in some fashion. We're crossing a river or lake of some kind. And there's a stop sign over here at the very end of the road. Let's see. Oh, I thought that'd be a Dollar General. You know, it would not surprise me in the slightest. US 15. Okay, that's good. That's a bigger road. Now, I want to say... Let's see, I don't know where 15 is located. Let's go west on 15 here. And we'll find out. We know that on this road. Oh! I love that sign. Where's that sign go? There's my lovely sign. Interstate 85. We're somewhere near Interstate 85 in some fashion. I love it when I see a sign of that caliber. Durham and Henderson. Interstate 85, huh? All right, well, we have an exit we need to find, and then we'll look up Interstate 85. Let's see, we go across this way. We'll get on the freeway. And we're on 106B. 186B. Oh, look, there's 15 right here. 15 crosses this. That's 202, though. That's exit 202. That's not the exit we're looking for. Shocking enough, we're on Highway 15, and that is passing it, but that's not the exit we're looking for. Which means 15 crosses somewhere else. 186, here we are. So this is our location. And we were on Wilshut Road, here we are. North Carolina! In the town of Durham, right off the bat. So, not bad at all. Wilshut Road. And I think we just kept on. We went to Boyce Road. Went to Oak Grove Road. And we just ended up on a road all the way out here, I think. That looks a lot like it. With a lot of trees and everything. Let's take a gander. State route. 1903? 1903. And we end ourselves at the very end of the road, which is a very dumping ground in a foresty area. Let's say we'll put ourselves right about here on top of this marker. Or could be... I don't know how close we have to be. This is where it gets really tricky, because we're at the very end of the road. Can't see it from the satellite view. Terrain, on the other hand, we can see it. I mean, we're basically at the very end of this road. So by technicality, I think that is our good location. I'm going to check it out. Round number 2 is going to go in 3, 2, 1, guess! Oh, no! That's way beyond. Somebody else over... Oh, I went too far. No! That's our loss. That's way farther than a mile. I don't know. We count that as a loss? That is very far. That's more than seeing a mile away. I thought we were down here. I didn't realize there's our opening right there. Dang it! That's gonna count as a loss, I think. That is way too far to be as a mile. I didn't get to see what was the experience points for that. I really thought that was the case. Because I really went overshot it. Yeah, I was too far. I was too far on that one. Yeah, because I have to zoom in really close, like, just to get there. I didn't think about this. I thought the end of the road, and I thought the end of the road. That is unfortunately going to count as a loss today, I think. Let's see. Yeah. I'm looking back at it now. I'm looking at actually the live feed. It's actually going lower than I am. I gotta zoom in on my phone here, so hold on a second, folks. My live stream on my phone is actually slower than my thing is, so I had it locked. No, I don't want to click the tap view. No, phone stop. I moved down. This might be. I'm looking at, folks, right now. I'm looking at it and see if I did get 5 or 5,000 experience points initially. Even though I got the 50,000 experience here, but I have the supporter tier, which gives me 15% more experience. So I need to check my phone real quick on the live stream before, because it's going slower than it is. So technically speaking, I feel like that this is a loss. I'm just basically double checking myself on this matter. I'm assuming that it is. It says Dead Rain Bolt. But I feel like that's more than a mile away. If you guys are thinking that's not a mile away, you let me know. Let's see. It's going to show up on here on screen here. So. Yeah, was I really that off? And folks, I am checking my phone right now to see if that is if I was over 5,000 points at the start. If I'm not, then that's kind of a loss. I was at 4,800 experience points. I would say that seems to be that looks too far for me. That looks, as much I'm gonna say it, that is gonna be our first loss of the night. I hate to bring another loss. It has to happen at some point, but we did. I'm going to say that is too far for a mile. We had gotten our next full loss in round, as unfortunate sounds. That's unfortunate, folks. We have a loss. One win, one loss. I'm too far away. The experience points did not work out in my favor, so it counts as a loss. Our second loss of the session of our series so far. All right, here comes round number 3. Round number 3 indicates us on State Line Road. I know, it's going to be weird that you guys probably can skip that or something on the stream, play it back afterwards, but... Dang it, we had a loss. It sucks, but hey, you know, I'm not perfect. I thought we were at the end of the road because that's what it looked like to me because I couldn't go any further. But the Google map down here told us that we could have gone further. So, our first loss of the session. That's 2 now in total. I thought we were going to keep it at 1, but that was not the case. North Carolina, you doomed me in. So we're heading up in the middle of the wilderness now here in round 3. Of all states, North Carolina would have doomed me in. That stinks so much. But like I said, if you didn't know what happened to round number for our first loss, that was Minnesota when we got stuck on a county road. This one I had my pinpoint location, and I picked the wrong spot. Unless you guys think that I was not, if you guys look at the playback and you think that's not a loss, I will correct that if that's the case. But that still stinks, though. It stings to me that currently right now. Pocatello Valley. We're in Idaho. Ooh, Pocatello Road, huh? We are in Pocatello, or at least somewhere. I see it as Pocatello Valley. So that I never heard of Pocatello Valley. I have known of Pocatello, but I've been in this town many times over. So my question now is, I've never heard of Pocatello Valley. But like I said, the only time I've heard of Pocatello is in Idaho. So, literally stickling, this could be our next Idaho representation. We've only been in Idaho once, so... Yeah, State Line Road. That would be right over here, wouldn't it? Geneva, but that's Highway 89, though. What we're on is actually a county road of sorts. So, unless we know it's around here, it's Old Highway. Old Highway to boot, so... we'll have to keep going and see how far we go. West 300th Street. You think that this is Idaho country, but but the 300 South throws me off it right now. And now it's like my phone stream is now checking up on our loss. Well, if we get to state line, borderline, then that's gonna be the tricky part now, is that I question myself in my next location stats. That's a real unfortunate measure if that's the case, folks. That's State Line Road and West 200. I mean, that would take us to a town, I think, over there. Highway 38. It says Highway 38. That might be the Idaho symbol. Let's take a gander at this thing. If I can I get any closer to that? Do I have another closer sign to it? No, I don't. You get closer to this right here. Oh, it's that bad, isn't it, game? Huh? Alright. Pleasant View. We're at State Line, Pocatello Valley, Highway 38. I don't see 38. I see 26. I see, and that's not State Route 33. That could be it. It's clever, but I don't think we're on that road. There's 34. That's State Route 34 in Idaho. And there's too much civilization here to basically count that. So let's take out. We gotta make sure we have to win. We have to win to make up for our loss today. Which is very unfortunate. There's people crossing here. Oh, what's this town? Maybe that's a town name. Come on, go back. Oh, come on, Google. Don't let me not stuck right there. Thank you. Pleasant View. Okay. Pleasant View. Well, I don't know of a Pleasant View in Idaho. I don't know of one in Idaho. But at the same time, There's Newton in Utah. I got Richmond, Lewiston, Cove, Comish, Meadowvale, Lake Town, Sage Seed, Treek, Fish Haven, Bloomington, Montpelier, but that's all. That's Highway 30 though. You know what I'm thinking? The other thing is I'm thinking, folks, we are in Utah. That's all I can think of right now. No, Idaho. Idaho 38. There we go. We are in Idaho. Okay, well. That's the question now. Where's Idaho 38? Just checking around. I'm checking around. Let's see. That's the border right there. Border right there. Okay. There's 28. 33, 33, 20. There's Highway 20. 34, but we're on 38 though. There's a Pleasant View in Idaho? I knew of one of Utah, but not one of here. But that's Pleasant Valley, I think. So I can't mess this up. Alright. There's 38 right here. You got Pointers. And you got Grantsville. So here's 38, but it's not the 38 we're thinking of. Because that is Skalkaho Road. That's not Pocatello Road. And we got 38 ends right there. Yeah. Wait, is that? Oh, that's in Montana. Duh. I was looking, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. We're in Idaho, not Montana. Alright, so we got to... The thing is... Like, I'm glad for Idaho. To be fair, we have only been here only once. But they're just... Idaho's not known for its many state routes, though. That's the thing. And I know we're in a valley of some kind. But I'm not seeing 38 anywhere. Let's see, 95. That's US Route 55. 95. There's 21. There's 51's there. Oh, well, at least I can tell Highway 20 is basically one of the more popular routes because we've been on Highway 20 for countless times. But we're going to need to find a... Where is 38? Because there's the boundary right there. We can't go any further than that. We're not near a freeway, I've noticed. See, 28, 33... And there's Highway 93. Again, thought we saw the fact that we did see. There's 34 and 36. So, begs the question: where is 38 in this endeavor? There's 37. Oh, it's gonna be one of these really small roads, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna be because we have 77 here. Alright, let's see if we can find out, see if we can find more connecting roads. If we find a road that's connected to Highway 38, then we'll be in a good spot. Well, there's a town name of Samara. There's Malta, Idaho. That's really an awkward name there, I know. I've traveled through I-84 so many times. It's like there's nothing out there. Pleasant View, here we go. There's our Pleasant View. Now let's find our spot. I know we're on State Line Road, but... Okay. So I know we're kind of at. And if we head this way, we were heading east, and we're going to be heading due east. And another road would come down, and we would head to the town of Samara, which is right here. So this would be the road, it'd be either Glenford or this road in particular, State Line Road, that would take us here. Let's see. What we gotta find is State Line. Well, back to that case, we should have passed through. We would have passed through that. It was Pocatello Valley Road. But we're nowhere near Pocatello. I know where we got to, which was a four-way stop. Let's see. I think it was this road right here. Let's see. American Falls. So we're heading westbound. If we're heading westbound, then that would have sent us into... Oh yeah, if you head westbound, you go into American Falls. Okay, so that makes sense. So this is the valley we're in. We just gotta get to our major road that we were on. That's the road we gotta be on. I remember the road vividly. Pocatello Valley. Yeah. So it's 5400 west. Stalemate Road, 5400 west. Okay. And we want State Line Road. And 3000. We want State Line Road. And I put us in the middle of this valley right here. Alright, well, here we are. Now's the big kicker now. How do we locate this? Because we got a lot of travel. I mean, if we get close enough to this dirt road on the left side, if we go forward again, then now can point our location. We cannot lose a second time. I'm not going to allow Idaho, my hometown, my home state, where I was born in. I am not going to lose in my home state. I will not. I forbid it. I will forbid it. We come around the bend here. I mean, we did go through a straight bend here. We're not, I don't think we're near Maled Pass. I'm thinking we are closer to somewhere around here, but I don't know for sure until I get that dry road. And we're going across, we come out of here though. Like we come out of the field, right? We're going, wait a minute. We're going west, aren't we? Would that mean we're going down south here? Oh, we're going this way. That is not the way I was thinking. Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, it means we're going that way. We're going south. We want to go northbound, don't we? Yeah, because that's the road that took us to get us to the State Line Road. That's right. We have to go north. Was I not? I was going the wrong direction. Okay. Well, we're in a big wide field. Okay, here's a dirt road. This looks like it. Like it's going up here and it goes off into the beaten path. Let's see. It could be that. I mean, there is people using it. That's the only one that goes off to the left when we're going north. And after that, we hit a bend that's going to the right. But then we go straight again. So there's 2 left paths. 2 left paths, 2 distinct locations. But we have another one. Here's another dirt path. This one looks more like this. Because I see that outcropping right here, which could be this. And it goes up and up and around the mountains. It goes up and bends right here. Now we can't see this out here. So this map might be a little older than what we are getting right now. So means we have to find that extra road that goes to the left down here. Here's that one. Okay. Here's a second road path that goes up north. So I did click on somewhere we were close by there. So let's see. Alright, so we head north. We go north. And we click around a bend, and that'd be our first dirt road. We click up here, and then get to this little outcropping right here. So we don't go very far from here. Keep going. I keep doing that because I'm feeling like I'm panicking here. So we go. All right. So we do go a bit to the left and then a bit to the right. So we might be here. I mean, if we go south from here and we turn back to normal. So we go straight. We have to immediately go into a bend to the right, then straight off, and that takes us to a bend to the right, left to the right, and then our first road was this dirt path right here. So that would be the case of that. This is where it gets really interesting, folks, because I don't have a distinct location. I don't have, you know, landmarks to show the map on. And thanks to our loss earlier, I want to say it is because we're starting off right here with a bend is right off to the left, and it means it goes to the right. And we maybe saw this a few whiles back. I'm going to take it. That should be within our mile. If it's zoomed in really close, we'll do it. Fingers crossed, folks, it'll give us a win. Fingers crossed, it'll give us a win. So let's hope that happens. Here we go, and 3, 2, 1, guess. Yeah! Take that! I am not taking a loss again. That's a win on that runt. That is our second win of the night, folks. Second win of the night. Alright, here we go. That is round 3. Let's go into round 4, baby. And they're like, how? I'm like, detective guess, I guess. You don't make me lose in Idaho. Round 4. Round 4 puts us in the middle of a cornfield, as per usual. Alright, obviously, we're not in Florida. Yeah, clay shrub and feeder lane. I don't know which way is better. We go up this way. The bike lane here. Bike lane? Clay School. Bike trail closed from dusk to dawn. Well, if it's a bike lane, that means we're close by a town, right? Then we have to be. Hey there, QTH. Yeah, one loss. We got duped. Well, I mean, it's a considered loss to me, but if you look at the playback footage at the VOD, I would like to see if I'm being corrected by that, and if it's such. I feel like it's further than a mile away to me. That's why we lost. It was in North Carolina. That, because Google put us at the end of a road, and I thought the end of the road marked on the map was it, and it looked like it was too far away to me. So we did just lose. We didn't. Yeah, we got another loss. I can't be perfect all the time, folks. I can't be perfect all the time. So let's see here. Long road. Play School Road, huh? Let's head north then. Let's see if it gets us into a town. We did get Kansas again, so that's a plus, I guess, in hindsight. Let's go up this way. This looks promising. But I hope everyone's having a nice Tuesday as well. Well, we got end of a road. Let's see. That ends of a road, so we'll just keep going the way we are on this. Are you watching in vertical, QTH? It took me a while to get the vertical set up to look right. Yeah, that's also kind of a test to try out the vertical stream and see how it worked out. Okay, that didn't take us into town at all. That took us out of town into another field. Let's see. What are these names of these roads? Long High Road and Lowlet Road. This is a weird location. No outlet that way, so we're going Loyat Road. Where the heck are we? Where the heck are we looking for? Where are we located? But if you're watching on Twitch, you're most likely the vertical stream is probably not in low latency, I would imagine so. So, let's see. I guess that looks promising over in that way. But that looks like homes and a business. Hermosa Road. Alright, let's head back this way. We'll keep heading north. And see what happens. Again, we're on county roads, so it's going to take us a while before we get to a main road or a city. I mean, there are businesses out here. So I went, oh, freeway! Oh, yes! Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. St. Louis? Oh, no! We're near St. Louis. At least the control city is, anyway. Highway 55 is where we're on. That means we're in Illinois somewhere. Because St. Louis is the only road that... Yeah, because... Wait, no, we're going north, aren't we? So, here's the thing. 70 goes to Chicago. But 70 doesn't hit Chicago. So, Indianapolis. And West Highway 40. Well, here's Highway 40. Let's see. I need to get on the freeway. I need to find an exit. That's US 40. And it says 55 and 70. This is a junction to I-55 and 70 are crossing here. I mean, this could be... No, it's not it. Because this doesn't look like it. This doesn't look like a thing. And we got... And no exits! No exit numbers. Because it's a junction. But Highway 40 is on this location too, isn't it? There's Formosa Road. I think we came from here. We're on Formosa Road, weren't we? We were. The clock back over here. Get back over there. I know it's weird. I get off the freeway. Yeah. Troy Road. Well, there's Troy Road right there. Well, that's what we're on right now. And Troy Road goes north to east. So we're on this side of the road. Wait, no, we can't be. Because we have to come over here because it's the interchange. So we're on this side of the road. The church, there's a church. That is a church right there, so that works. So this is the road we were on. And we were on Loyot Road and then Long High Road. And then we were somehow on Clay School Road. And Feeler. I think that's what we started on. I think we started on Feeler Road. Feeler Lane over here. Because we head back. We're on Longhey Road, Clay Road. And luckily, though, this is a spot we've been to before. This is technically... Let's see. I'm going to mark right here. We have been in Illinois before. And I'm going to double check my map, make sure we are on there. Yes, we have been in Illinois before. So... We'll head back to start and see where we go from here. Unfortunately, this road does not give us a good size to behold. There's Feeler Lane, and there's Feeler Lane here. So we go back, zoom in. We have Feeler Lane and Feeler Lane here, and this was a nothing road that we started on. It's an X road. So, by all intents and locality... Oh, the field, that's not helping our case. Wait a minute. Oh, we're on top of it. Oh, look at that. We're on top of a strip. Holy crap. It could not gotten asked for anything better. All right, we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Yes! A win is us. Our third win of the night. Which is very unfortunate. It should be 4, but we got duped. We got duped earlier, so that's a very unfortunate. Alright, let's see. That's 3 wins, 1 loss. That was... I'm glad we found that freeway, though. Oh. That's amazing. Though, to be fair, I think... If we had just stayed on the road we were on, Clay School Road... Oh, no, we couldn't. The trail goes up there, and we couldn't ride the trail. The trail would have taken us right to the freeway. We had to get on the Formosa Road and find the freeway. That's what happened. Alright, cool. Alright, here we go. This is round 5. Round 5 indicates on a stormy day. Is that a tornado? No. That's different clouds. Let's see. Let's see. We can go north or we can go south on North 100 Road. Let's see here. 900 west. North 100 north. West 90. Oh, why would you do that to me, game? Why would you give me... Okay, that looks like slow people at play. We're gonna head this way. Oh, there's a hill sign. Watch out, hill, 500 feet. What? Woo! You know, at least it tells us the hill. At least they're considerate. I hope everyone's enjoying the new vertical mode. I won't know until the end of it all. Like I said, the vertical mode of streaming, I don't put the chat on screen because there's just not enough room for it. And I did raise the output as to being HD quality as much as I could. Dirt road, dirt road. This business is over there. Homes over there. That was over a hill. The road's under construction. This road may not prove... Oh, we can't... Oh, we can't go this way. Okay, so we have east. So that road, the Meridian Road, basically turns from west 900 to east 900. Well, let's see if we can continue on this way and see how it goes. And we're going to slow down ahead. Ooh, no, it says slow down. Psh, you mean using the brake pedal? No thanks. Woo. We have to do our little things here. Let's see. Come on. Click. And let's see. 900 East doesn't seem to be quite the endeavor we're looking for. It doesn't look like it's going anywhere. But that is odd. It doesn't look like it goes anywhere. That's the weirdest thing. It doesn't. This is what I hate about county roads in general, folks. These small roads, you don't know where you're going. You feel like you're going in circles. There's business and homes that direction. But I've already been on a major road, went on 900 west, got to 900 east, and now going backwards the way I came. I mean, I'm just hoping... Oh, yep, there's that Google fun again. Google? Not having the fun here. You made me lose. You deliberately make me lose a spot. Oh, we can't go any further that direction. Google, what is your problem? Alright, Bill, I'm gonna stop right here. But sir, we're still driving. End the session. End it. We're taking our mandatory break now. Pull over. We'll hit the record button 7 years later. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. We go 100 northeast. North 100 East Road. I'm hoping we're hitting something because, again, we're seeing businesses here at our conversation club. So we must be getting close to civilization at some point in our endeavor. Well, where are we headed today? Where are we headed? Where is civilization, please? I'm not going back down there. I mean, I've been going around in circles. It's like trying. It feels like you're on that one spot where you have deja vu. And you're like, I swear I've seen that rock 28 times already. It kind of looks like we're going around in circles. Please, this must be a major road. No, it is not. East 1000 north. I don't need this. What's a major road and what's not on a county road? Well, they don't count these as county roads, to be fair. They count them as, you know, as local roads. But at the same time, though, it has to be a center point for something. We're going to head this way and see what happens. Stop ahead. Looks like it. And we got ourselves the County Line Road. Oh, I knew it. It's a County Line Road. I only see businesses. I don't see anything out here. I see more homes that direction, but will that do me any good? I don't know. It's that's funny how my vertical stream. I'll have to figure out why my vertical streaming is not at low latency like the horizontal is. Let's see. Cloverdale Road. The North Meridian. So this is the road we would have taken it when it crossed over to left and right. So anything on this side of the road is considered west, the number, and over here is the east. We still don't know what state we're in. I wish the county road would be like, oh yeah, this is, you know, SC, you know, or, you know, state county road. Like, that would have been nice, wouldn't it? It would have been greatly appreciated. I mean, the nerve. Well, let's see, keep going, let's keep going this way, folks. And hope for the best that something good happens. I see cars, I see homes, I don't see a town. How do people live out here and not get go crazy? South County line. Again, it wouldn't have hurt the states to put in a South kind of line of sorts. This does not help. This does not help in the slightest. Because now I'm getting two different numbers. And again, not very useful when it happens and stuff like this. As I said, we're in the middle of flipping nowhere. Yeah. Alrighty, let's see if we can find spots. I see another sign. Welcome to Zanesville. Well, it's very zany. You have a freeway nearby that I can look up something, hopefully? Hopefully you're not a township. Please, no. Please tell me you've got at least a mailbox. Oh, looks like it's a busy enough town that has a main street, looks like. Let's see. Well, here's the Indianapolis Road. We might be in Indiana. Maybe. Zanesville. Well, there's Evansville, Louisville. You have Indianapolis Road, so it's probably one of these out of the way in the middle of nowhere towns. But I need a state route to get me there. There has to be a state route here. There has to be one. Oh, look, guys. Look at, oh, we found it. There's another one. Mark that off in the next count on the next list. Another Dollar General. That's two now we have found ourselves in this vicinity of. Man, this city has to be big enough that a Dollar General had to be placed here. I mean, Dollar Generals are just like, they're like the Walmarts of the area, you know? They're not the big store, they're just there. At one point or another, you just find one. They're always in the smallest of towns. Well, Zanesville, unless I can find a... Whew. Sorry for my yawn, folks. I know, it's a bad practice of mine. I really shouldn't be yawning on stream. That would indicate I'm tired and bored. No, it cannot be tired and bored! I'm excited! Beautiful. Everything. Oh, come on. That could be... I saw a green sign. Because I thought I saw green. Yeah, you did. It was grass. I know. No, that's not... It's taken out of Zanesville. Hold on. All right, we're gonna get back into Zanesville. Let's see if that gets us any further. I'm hearing Mario Kart World music in the background. So Zanesville, this is. So that's the thing, is that Zanesville must be a decent town, because there has to be more than just one store of Dollar General. And we came on this road right here, so is that it? That's it, is it? It's just the one Dollar General in all the towns? Wow. That seems to be a little awkward, to say the least. It wasn't so zany, was it? Apparently not. I figured we'd be in a good spot, though. The only thing I can tell is, folks, that we're in Indianapolis, probably. Well, without a highway to help me out with, we're out of Zanesville again. Dang it. If Zanesville is a town that's been marked on the map, it should have... It has to have a post office. You gotta be kidding me if this town does not have a post office. Every town has a post office. Heck, we found a town, I think it was in Iowa, that basically was like this really rundown town, yet it still had a post office. So, Zanesville has to have one. Heck, if it's got a Dollar General, that means it has at least, there has to be at least a town hall or something in this town. So that's the thing I have now to find. Because if we find the post office, we find our location. It's up here. Is this where Moortown is? They got, oh, Mayor's. Sheldon found maple syrup. I got a lot of ads. That's probably all the businesses that are in town. Alright, so there's like their main park. And that's the Dollar General we're right behind. Probably so. Let's see if we go up here. North 300. Lurch Meats. We gotta stop ahead. Where the heck is your... Okay, here's some businesses. It looks like it has seen better days, but people still live here. County Line Pizza. Pizza, grinders, sausage rolls, and more. $6.38. What is $6.38? The fact is that we've got some businesses, but at the same time is that there really should be a post office here. Every town's got to have one. Unless from the town over basically handles the mail. I highly doubt that. There's a green garbage truck here. Oh yeah, this is the road where the Dollar General is on. Oh, okay, that makes sense. But where the heck is the post office here? There has to be a post office. Where could a post office be? In Zanesville. I mean, we got to Wayne Street, and that got us to some of the businesses in town. I mean, if I could figure out where we are... Oh, wait, oh, signs and such. Well, there's a sign I really want, and that's the post office. Town of Zanesville. And no one drove down there, so I can't go down that way. There's a UPS vehicle, which means there has to be a something. How do these little towns get their mail? Founded in 1545, town of Zanesville. This must be a township then. No, because it's a town. It has been founded. There are some decent homes here, but nothing I can see that would help me. Wayne Street. This is the county line, too. If we go out this way, the town ends. I really should just go to the next town over if that's the case, if I can't find anything here. But like, there's tons of people that live here. So by technicality, there is a post office has to be here for enough amount of people. It's probably down one of these roads that Google didn't go down on, so I probably am going in a lost cause here. It's probably the lost cause. I just have to head out of Zanesville and hope for the best. Indianapolis Road, which indicates we're in maybe Indiana, but I don't know. We'll just have to head out of Zanesville and see what we can do. We may not get new towns. I mean, we're getting new towns. God, you know, all towns challenge. Good grief, we'd be here for years if that was the case. We'll head off this way and we'll just continue on out of Zanesville and see if we find another town or at least a state route somewhere. Man, what is OpenGuessr's kicking me in the tail today? Okay, if Amazon can be out here... oh, I see a traffic light. I see traffic light. Traffic lights! I like traffic lights. I like traffic lights because that means we're near something important. West 469 Interstate. Heck yeah! That's more like it. Oh, west only? To where? Now we're on a belt route somewhere. Now 69 is the new Continental Highway going through. Is one of the most recent ones. So what we need to now know is where the heck is 469 located. There is another. We're close to a town. Holy crap. Hold on. And we're gonna take a US 33. That helps out quite a lot. US 33 is going left to right, alongside following the corridor of 69. Well, no, we're on 469. That's what we're on. We need to find the belt route. All right. We're going to find this, lads. We're not going to count as a loss just yet. Indianapolis Road. Okay, so they're not calling out towns yet. Fort Wayne. Hey! Fort Wayne and Indianapolis on Interstate 69. So that means our belt route 469 is near Fort Wayne. Hello. And there's Highway 30, but where's 33? There's Highway 33 right there. Okay. We have our location. We're somewhere around this area. Not perfect, but at least that shrinks down the searchable area, so to speak. So now we just zoom in. And I believe we have an exit here. That should take us to Zanesville. Zanesville should be somewhere on the map. That's close by 469. At least, oh, there it is, Zanesville. Wow, you really did not really have much to go on. Okay, so here's the Dollar General. Here's the county road we were on. But now we need to figure out our way back to this road. Alright, so we're on North 100 West. So we were somewhere... Alright, so we're northbound. We're going vertical here. So, let's see. We were also close to Alsan, too. That would have also been helpful. Alsan would have probably had a town, it has more business than we think. But we only know is Zanesville right now. And then we're on 100 North. North 100 West 90. If we find our first crossroad going north, we'll know exactly where we are. Man, this area gave me a real pickle wonker, didn't it? It gave me a little wank to the blech. West 900 North. So we are on this road right here. Now let's figure out where. Our first route is West 900 North, and that is it right here. So our first indicated we have a dirt road going to the left. And that does not in case of that. We have two. We have a building on the left that is a red building surrounded by trees. I know we're in the middle here. We just have to figure out where. Well, there's red buildings there. Is it going to give us a number here? Probably not. We're not passing a creek or anything. I know there's a creek on the right side of us. We're not going any further beyond that, though. We got this right here, which is similar goes to this. That's the big creek. If we go south a bit, the creek starts to bend. We're somewhere around here. That bend comes out. So, we see a couple of trees, 4 trees on one side and 2 trees on the other, and a house off to the right. The house is a singular home. Bend to the right. It also has a building in the back. I found it, lads! We found it. We are right here. Mostly around right here, I think. So we go back a little ways and that creek bend out like this. So we're in the spot. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! 5K! Yes! That is a win for us. Making up for a loss we had earlier. That's 4 wins now. 1 loss. Man, that 1 loss basically stings a bit, man. It really does. Alright, we go. This is round 6. Give us a new state. Oh, come on. Pine Street. Posted private property. If you stand 1 pinky toe in my property, I call the cops. Because you have trespassed and I will basically use all the force. And I am not afraid of going to jail. So, yo, go. Hey, but at least we're in somewhat... maybe a busy road of some kind. Maybe. Oh, Google's doing this again, huh? Every frame has to be in kind as a picture, huh? Alright. Let's go here. Oop. No, that's not a busy road. It's Post's private property. Stand there. I will basically use full force. No! Come on, dude! Do not do this to me again! Well, if we have a road, we might as well use this. Can I get out this way? Google, did you go this way? No, you didn't. Dang it! Oh. I hate when Google does this. It's like the roadmap just ends, and like the data just ends. And it's like, no, I don't want the data to end. Oh, here we go. This looks promising. New York! New York! Come on. Why? Where's New Hampshire in all this? New York again. We don't like this area. You're becoming much a nuisance. 49, huh? 49 is going north to east, going west to east. Let's take a gander what's down here. In 49, what town is this? This has to be a town. Why would it not be? Hello, town of Vienna. On 49. Here's 49. Well, at least a portion of 49 we found. 49 comes up here, and then where does it go? See what I mean? The fact that 49 just ends. And yeah, it'll somehow incorporate. See over here. How the heck we will see it? We'll see 46 here, and 49 pops up. Oh, there's Vienna right there! Hey! Hello! Well, that didn't take very long now, did it? Pine Road is the road we were on. That took no time whatsoever. Pine Road. Alright, so now we went this way, and that goes down here. We were looking southbound. So we need to look at the Primal Tree Shop. Unfortunately, this did not put their name on here. This person here, and it also blurred out the image. Mailboxes do not have indicators. But at least what we started on to is that if we look down south, if we look northbound, on the left side, there is a dirt path. Well, there is a dirt path on that side right there. It is a dirt path. I can see it's a dirt path. It's a dirt path here. I'm saying it's gonna be right there, folks. Because again, there's a bend here to the right here and a stop sign. And that comes down here, a bend to the right, and ends. So, and this is the only way, this is the only road that's going north that's on the left side other than an actual house. So, I'm gonna say we were right here and call it there. So let's go here. Next round in. 3, 2, 1, guess! Yeah! That's another win for us. I love when we win. I love when we get another win. That's 5 wins, 1 loss today. Curse you, North Carolina. Alright, that's round 6. Let's go for round 7. No new states yet. But this looks promising. Oh, this is probably Georgia or Alabama. Let's not kid ourselves. Zanesville. Zaning out on everything imaginable. That still is a funny name for a town. Oh, welcome to the town of Zanesville. A guy named Zane lived here one time and figured this was his town. He's like, this is my town, I'm gonna call it such. It'd be very zany. We have a dirt road here of Gideons. 55 miles an hour. We're on our county road. Of course we are. Why would it not? Man, I really should have kept what there's a rounds for. But again, OpenGuessr put us here. I mean, it was a glimpse. Maybe a glimpse of hope that we may have been New Mexico, but it was not to be. So we're heading southbound. The trees look like they're from Georgia. Like, Georgia, can you just let us go into Florida for at least once? Come on. No, Georgia for everything. Georgia for days. Let us go. We have bend, sharp bend to the left as we're going southbound on County Road 36 or 364. That's still one too many county road. Make it all state routes. At least then that would make somewhat sense. We have a road. We have a railroad crossing. I would really think there would be something there. Google, why don't you map out the railway lines? They're probably more interested in the roads right now at this point. Well, on the county road until we find another town. I suspect we are in Georgia, but again, it cannot confirm that. I'm just saying Georgia or Alabama because of the tree look. Because these look like these type of trees. Oh, there's a business. There's a farm out in the distance somewhere. County road. County road. Oh, 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 oh. County road. Oh, oh. Still no sign of civilization. How long has it been? 33 days, sir. Can't we just get off a county road? We always keep going on these county of Georgia. Knew it. Georgia 76. Ay. Why couldn't it not just put this on Georgia? I know you like being the spotlight, but this is annoying. Florida wants to be found. Florida, just give Florida that's due, please. No. I must be in spotlight. That's what Georgia rings it. Georgia says I want to be in here. You gave North Carolina a bad name. North Carolina made us lose today, Georgia. He's now talking to states like they're actually really giving people. Are we sure Alexman has not gone crazy yet? I've been looking at a map for almost over 2 hours straight. How could I be any more crazier? We're looking for 76. But like I said, 76 is going to be like looking at a needle in a haystack when it comes to Georgia roads. Because again, Georgia just could not stop themselves. Well, we got a road? You got a road? Oh, wait. Oh, there's 76. 76! We may be close to a road. Coffee. Well, at least in some fashion, we might be close to one of these roads. But we gotta find we gotta zoom in, and now gotta find the road we were on, which is County Road 364. Means we're following the map here for a while, and we were heading southbound on this, so... And the fact that this road initially does end... There's a railway track. There is a railroad track here that we did pass earlier. But we do have a number for it, though. 364. But again, doing this is very annoying because I have to go through and seeing if 76 goes anywhere. And then after that, 76 disappears. The 76... Then it goes up here. And we're heading north and south on Cobalt Cobb Road, maybe? No, we're on County Road 364. We're heading southbound on this, so... There's 198. So we're zoomed in enough to basically see this. Bum, 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 bum. 94. That's nowhere near the number we want. I keep thinking we were on Gideonsville, but no, that was another place. The 76 ends right there, does it? Yes, it does. Okay, so it doesn't go up that way. We'll start off with the opposite side of 76. Let's hope that 76 doesn't end. It seems like it does end. I say we have to be close to a railway track. That's the thing about that. Let's see, Troopville, the Adel Highway, Morton Road. You have Duncan, Turkey Ridge. This is 364. Would you think that at some point it would show up on the map? And we know it's a T junction, so we know it doesn't end. It only has one side we go into. Alright, so let's see what we got. Is there new names here? None? Alright, well, we're gonna head westbound then. Georgia 76. You know, technically speaking, if we're going westbound, that means we're going west to east. Which means the road can only go west one way. But we traveled far, though, on this road. All I know is that we crossed the railway track to get here. And it ends. But it can't be like that, though. We gotta find a town. We find a town, we find our location. But come on, Georgia. Could you just, you know, ease off on showing up every other round? That'd be really appreciated. I mean, seriously, folks, we just want to get to Florida. And let's get at least a new state crossed off the map. Let's see here. It's opening up to something. I mean, if we find a town, then that is our code. Then that'd be our town. And that's the town we have to find on the map, and doesn't really reduce our range of range and such. See, now we're going southeast. No, southwest. That's right, southwest. We're looking at southwest now. But I'm not seeing no towns. That's really annoying. Because I really think we should have found a county road at this point. And thanks to our map telling us it was 364 and nothing else. Whew. That's not getting us anywhere. Now I've lost our tracking spot. Should have gone north. I really should have. I should have gone west. I should have gone east. Well, there's fields. There's a crossroads here. And that is saying that is Lake Lewis. But it does not help me in the slightest. If I was near a town, that'd be great. If it wasn't between, if I was near Nashville, Adel, or basically somewhere around here where Morven is, that would have been perfect. or Spain or quit, man. Yeah, that's right. Some people won't want to quit. Quit, man. Quit this. That's a dirt road, only one home on it. This is mile marker 9. Does that mean we're close to mile marker 9 at the end of the road? That would be, and that's the indicator of that. That means we're maybe at the end of a section of the road itself. 9 miles in on this road in particular. So, I'm seeing more businesses pop up. We're getting to civilization in some fashion. Whatever town we come across, that is our location we're going to bounce off of. I mean, there's businesses, and there have been some homes. So I think that this might be our town. I mean, it doesn't have to be a big town. Nashville! Hey! Nashville! Hello. Hey, Nashville. Since we're close to Nashville here, that gets me the consideration that 364 is somewhere between this road right here and Nashville, because we're going westbound. So we're heading into west. So, while 76 is not our road, it is, technically speaking, our road connecting. Now we just gotta find a county road. Yeah, there's county roads everywhere. I know. Alright, we need to go find our starting road here. Maybe we can find better roads here. We're in the city of Dogwoods. Welcome to Nashville. Nashville, Georgia, folks. Nashville, Georgia. Alright, so let's head back to start. We're on Gideon's Road. Yeah, I knew I saw that road earlier. Gideon's Road. Oh, it's right. It does end there. Alright. And we headed southwest. Well, here's the problem, though. How far did we go south on? That's the question. We'll head south, and whatever the first road we come across, that's main line, that will be our ending location. We do get, so we're in open Avassa Fields. Could be this. Could be, no, it can't be this, because we're too close to that. The Gideon's Road. And whatever our first main road we come across, that'll be our junction point. Alright, next point up across is June Henley Road. Alright, so heading southbound. There's June Henley. So we're somewhere around here. Okay, we're looking at this from the north. We're heading southbound on this. So heading south, there's trees on the left and nothing on the right. And there's this little alcove of trees right here. And the road bends over to the left, which it does here. So, and there's no trees on this outcropping over here, but there's a ground change, which indicates what this could be. And we have a road that goes off to the right and goes into a dirt patch. Well, there's a little retaining pond right here. That'll be our location. I think we found it. I'm going to, let's see, we're kind of like, I'm probably out front of it some way here. All right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, and guess. Yes. A win is us! Grammar bad and all. That is six wins, 1 loss out of round 7 right now. All right, here we go. Round 8. Let's do this. Round 8, folks. Let's do this right now. 3, 2, 1, go! What's coming through? I think, have we been here before? I mean, all the roads all look the same now at this point, but it is a county road. There's a town nearby! Yes! Okay, good. Town's nearby, or at least a stop sign. Oh, look! Oh, look, guys, look! It's our favorite store! It's Dollar General! It's back! 3rd time the charm for Dollar General. Means we might be in a good spot. It's not as zany as Zanesville, but it'll have to do the trick. But something tells me we're still in Georgia. No, South Carolina we might be in. Cummings, John Fall. But at the same time, though, we are at a junction point here. Let's head this way. We'll head northeast. Hunt Brothers Pizza. You're hunting for your pizza? Hunt Brothers got you what you need. You ever feel like basically that there's one pizza chain that's better than the others? I mean everyone has there's always that local pizza joint that everyone loves, you know. I know they have the standardized, you know, Domino's, Papa John's, Little Caesars. Caesar? Oh yeah, Little Caesars. Every time you get a Caesar, every time you have a piece of pizza. Don't know why they're in business still. We'll head this way and hope for the best. We're getting to some homes. That's good. That may be a good sign. That means we may be finding a town. That's what there was a light. Traffic light. We're kidding about traffic lights, aren't we? Savannah Grove. State Route S235. I keep thinking that is South Carolina. Well, that building has seen better days. That's not a good sign. That stop sign has seen better days. Look at him. Someone's hit that thing at full power. Alright, so John Paul's. I believe this route we're on is literally a South Carolina road thing. But we're not going to lose in South Carolina if that's the case. Well, the town looks like it's getting bigger from out here, so let's see what happens. If we got homes here, homes are popping up, that means we got something here. No homes! But I thought we were in a town. No, it's only, no, see, there's a dollar, it's a Dollar General, and then homes just spread up around it, you see. That's the whole point. The Dollar General is the town. the hidden lore of our travels. Dollar General. They pop up out of nowhere and then a town forms around it. But they never call it Dollar General Town because that would make it too obvious. Dollar General is the only place that is not sponsored, by the way, but still. I'd be like, dude, we found most of your locations in the United States. You'd think you would sponsor me at one point. We find out everything else about you around everywhere else. We have a major road turning off of here. South Side. Southside Elementary or high school? I'm thinking it's high school because of the parking lot. Keep moving, change lane. Keep moving, change the lanes later. Just keep going. Dude, what are you doing? What are you stopping for? I'm just gonna change. You can change lanes later, Bob. They had to put a sign just for that particular reason, because somebody had a car accident there. They thought they were gonna change lanes, but they realized they couldn't, and then they got into a car accident, which has forced the government to basically put a sign there that says you can change lanes later. Just keep going. All right, divided highway, US 52. I keep thinking that's South Carolina from what I've been seeing earlier. Could be. I don't see. I see 25. I don't see 52 though. Well, this is a major road, which is great. We'll head down this way. Looks like this is town. This looks like in the direction of town. We see South Side. South Florence High School. South Florence could be the name of town. We have South Indy Street, or Embry Street. Alright, let's see. US 301. Okay. That could be promising. There's 301. Let's see 301. South Florence could be the town we're in. If it's on if 301 and also 55, was it? 50? It was 301 and 52. So if we find 52 and 301, then we'll be on our good graces. There's Fayetteville. The 301. Does go into South Carolina. I'm thinking that we're in South Carolina due to the ladder. So let's follow 301 and see if we land into it. Like a 301 just ends up being... 301 goes down south. It hits 52. Okay, so 52, and then we also have... We go over here. 52. 52 and 301 merge right here. Effingham. I'd say that's the most interesting I've seen of a road merging together. Would you love to live in Effingham? Almost sounds like oh, there's the county road right there, 327. Wait a minute, if we go right here. Royal Farms, Graysonville. We're going to the Effingham Highway. Let's see. There's a Dollar General. We saw a Dollar General. But that's not the Dollar General we're looking for. So we're looking for a high school that's off to the east. And also this road's going vertical. So the 352, but that's also the fact that 301 and 52 merged together here. So but that's where that is, though. We find a Coward? There's a town called Coward? Oh, you coward! You live there? Not to offend anyone who lives in Coward, though. I feel bad for those living in Effingham. I feel like people, you have like a little bit of a fun quirk, like... And Danwood. Keep feeling we hit somewhere. We came back through here in South Florence. We hit this road. This road was... Come on, Google, give us a road name here. The state route S21. S21 and 35. Now there's a university over here. So we didn't pass here though. So we came up this way. We were already heading north, so the 31 and 51 merge somewhere. Again, they merge right here, but I'm not seeing the school. That's the thing that's the thing I'm worried about. So there's a Dollar General that we passed, but that was on a county road. See, there's S21 552. 107. And Florence. Yeah, we were in Florence. Look, somehow we're in Florence. We were heading north, though, of that, weren't we? We were heading north. That's the thing. But the road we're on is State Route 2135. Yeah, 21343, 52 keeps going on this way. It would have hit Interstate 95 if we kept going. But no, the fact that the roads that we have is 301 and 52. And they both merge together at some point, which in turn has a school. Right here! Yeah! Yeah, St. John Paul's, 7 out of 235. There we are. We came across here, and we came across a gas station. There's our gas station. We came up here. There's that Dollar General. Man, it's such a random location to put a Dollar General, like right there. Alright. West Cummings Road. And we're right up to the first stop sign here. Oh, right next to the Dollar General. Right here. Holy crap. I did not think we were that close. This is going to be our final run of the night, folks. As unfortunate as it sounds, I have 2 hours up and everything. So we got trees on the left, which would be looking west to east. We would be seeing these trees right here, which are those. And you see those trees right there, which would be these. So we're in the midst, or the very back of this type of tree slot. We're like right here. Alright, I think that's gonna be it. See, Dollar General helped us out in the end! Woo! Alright, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go! Boom-ya! That is a win for us! Only one loss today, folks. There we go. We didn't get any new states today. We got Kansas. We got New York. We got Illinois. And basically stopped in Georgia. North Carolina, but we lost North Carolina. But North Carolina was already taken. But then we got South Carolina as our last state. No new states this time, but we do end up with another loss, at least officially. If you guys look at the field, or if you look at the footage after this is a VOD, and if you want to leave a comment down below thinking that round 2 was not a loss, please let me know, and I can update that event. I can update the tracker as I can as well. So that will be it for us today. So I'm going to update the tracker. So we got +6. So we do that, we +6 to that. That is 9 for that. And we have to add a loss. Our final total of wins right now. It comes to 109 wins, 2 losses. Thanks today. Go to our in-screen theater, and I'm gonna pause the music right there for us. Again, thank you everyone for turning around and chatting up with me. QTH as usual. Hope you guys enjoyed the vertical stream of sorts. Hope it wasn't too far behind. Most likely in the future, I'll check out OBS to see if I can get the output to be low latency, so it's not too far behind. Because it's already at our last session right now. It's like very far behind. That being said, again, we had 1 loss tonight, 6 wins. That's all we can do. Again, I'm not perfect, folks, and again, we've had since like what, session 3 or 4 where we had our first loss. But, you know, that can be it. Again, that's what the challenge is that you guess where you think you are, you hit the road, and the road, you know, messed up with me. It was really that bad. So, that being said, tomorrow we'll be doing Railway Empire, continuing on the Dreamside Railway origin story, as we have got our transatlantic line being made, passengers being sent non-stop from Baker City to Portland, Maine. So most likely I'm going to have to reduce the number of traffic, or somehow take out a building in Baker City, and most likely maybe put a station somehow in that town that's specifically just for passenger services of just the Portland stuff. See if we can get passengers just there. I have it set up there, so hopefully that tomorrow won't be that problem. Thursday we'll have more OpenGuessr, so look forward to that. We are going to make up for our loss. It stinks, but we are. But no new states. I will update the map to say session 14 or 15, and it won't change anything. So bear that in mind of that. That being said, and then Friday, Super Mario Odyssey, the 2026 revisit. Because, well, that'll be our 3rd time tackling the game. But since the first wave, since the live play is not watched at all, which was my very horrible stream of it that broke down en route of an older PC, and the original revisit I did in 2021 is outdated by this point, and I figure it's only a matter of time that we just update it to current standards. Basically better audio, visual quality, and everything. So, and my phone wants to go off and record something of me. I did not ask you to do anything. Anyway, that being said, then this Saturday is the Splatfest, the Splatoon 3, of the encore of I think is Wherever You Want to Be. I think it was. If you could buy out one place for a day, what would it be? It would be a palace, theme park, or a beach. And we're on team theme park because I am a kosher freak, so mind that and all. So that being said, that'll be it for us for the week. So not very much difference here, but again, we're bleeding out the run of Immortals Phoenix Rising. That playthrough is ending at the end of the week. Again, I will be going back to that game for the new God DLC at some point this year, maybe next year. But that being said, we will complete that DLC and move on to the next game on the lineup for there. It's gonna be Immortals Phoenix Rising was 80 episodes. That's why I'm not going into it now and just letting it bleed off, and then we'll continue the playlist with the New God DLC eventually. And that one's not gonna take very long. That's just an epilogue of whatever happened in the story, and it's basically how Phoenix and Zeus can basically, come to terms again and everything. So that'd be good on that front. So anyway, that's it from us. We're gonna raid somebody out here on Twitch, and you will be saying goodbye to you guys here on YouTube. And let us give someone a raid. Let's give CC Moonstar's on, playing some Pokemon Legends ZA. We'll give her the love she deserves. Until next time, she's been streaming for 7 hours. Wow. Anyway, we'll give her the love she deserves. Until next time, buddy, guys, have a fantastic night. Take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Railway Empire 1, USA 100-year map. See you guys then. Ta for now, everyone.